Hello and welcome to sports. Defending champion Spain thrashed England 3-0 to qualify for the final of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. And Nigeria's home-based Super Eagles have started preparations for the African Championship qualifiers scheduled to begin. That to be in December. 35 players from domestic league clubs were invited to the team's Abuja camp. Coach Justin Eguavon is in charge of the preparations, but he is positive about the qualifications, quality of the players in camp. Nigeria's preparations for the African Nations Championship qualifiers is gathering momentum. The tournament features players who play professionally in their domestic leagues, and 35 players from the Nigeria Professional Football League were invited to the national team camp.
And we shortfall of 2 yesterday who joined today, so we have 35 now. It's only the second training section. 2 also left this afternoon for their assignment. They played 2 United players because we had an agreement with all the clubs that the players can be released. Yes, quite a huge number.
Head coach Justin Eguavon is assisted by Remo Stars coach Daniel Ogumodede and Rangers coach Fidelis Ilechukwu, who confirms every player in the Nigerian camp were invited on merit.
I visit league venues a lot. And also we have coaches, direct assistant coaches, in the presence of Ilechukwu and Ogumodede, of course the goalkeeper coach as well. So they saw a whole lot of players in the league. I saw some in the league as well. And then I also told some coaches which I've not been able to watch their teams live. And all put together, if you look at it, if you compare the list that I had and the ones they gave to me, I mean my direct assistant coach is now my colleague, so to say, most of the players are all in the same list. So
after 2 training sessions with players, Eguavon is impressed by the talents at his disposal. He looks forward to the African Nations Championship against Ghana next month.
Technically, they're very good. We still have a lot of work to do because they are coming from different clubs. And we have to try to see how we can blend them now and make them play as one team, as one unit. So I think at least there is time enough to do that. Any category we made in Ghanaian team is always very tough. We praise for luck, but for the game we'll go out there and work hard and make sure we strategize to make sure we're in the nest.
Nigeria's bid to return to the tournament will get underway in December, with first leg scheduled between 20th and 22nd, while the second leg holds the following weekend. For the first time in the competition's history, it will be co-hosted by 3 countries, that is Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. Nigeria failed to qualify for the last 2 editions of the CHAN tournament, and its best performance came in Morocco as runners-up. A newly appointed chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Diko, says that the country's journey towards a sustainable sports economy has begun. Diko says that the administration will work on legislation and regulations so as to set a framework to enable the sports industry grow effectively. He also confirmed plans to invest in purposeful world-class sports infrastructure that will provide an enabling environment for growth. He added that his administration will be deliberate with maintenance culture so as to drive grassroots sports and mass participation across the country.
Part of our mandate and part of the pillars of what we are going to do that we are directed by Mr. President to take on is how we can have a system where we can develop a program where we can have sustainable development and maintenance of sporting infrastructure across the country. So that is one of the fundamental pillars of what we are going to deliver, and I think we are going to do it.
And away from football matters now, let's turn our attention to tennis. While number 2 Carlos Alcaraz has been knocked